Hey guys, and welcome back to MNUFC TV. MNUFC TV. Just woke up from the long travel day. Was lucky enough to sleep in. Um, for the Open Cup final, I'm gonna get into the instant match reaction, even though it's not really instant, more of a match reaction. Calm down a bit after the loss. Was very disappointing. The first half, we did not come out to play at all, unfortunately. And we were really, really, really lucky for it not to be 4-0 at half, to be honest. They had two offsides goals. Wasn't quite sure if they were or not. I was in the stands. Not in the right angle to tell. I was told that they were. I haven't went back and watched it yet. But yeah, our defense was just left so exposed at the back. Gasper had to work a lot down uh, that left wing, defensive wing. He was left exposed a lot, and they just kept picking on that side, doing double teams, 1-2s, and he did well. Chase did well, but they just kept going to that side, and yeah, they'd go to Montier's side, but it seemed like they were really trying to work Chase's side. And I thought the lineup was a bit puzzling. To leave your leading goal scorer on the bench, and I'm not sure if Finley is the second leading goal scorer, but leaving both of them on the bench is a really questioning decision by Heath. I really question that decision, and in my opinion, one of the biggest game in Minnesota United in the club's history would have been this U.S. Open Cup final, and to treat it kind of like I thought he was treating it more of a rotation. I understand Ozzy wasn't fully fit, and you could tell he was a bit slower. So I understand why Hassani and Chase were in that midfield, or not Chase, Jan were in that midfield three. But I really question the decision to start Lud. He hasn't been extremely impressive. There has been games where he looks really technical on the ball and really skillful. But he had the worst first half I've seen from a long time from a player. He kept giving it the ball away. He just did not play very well, I thought, and yeah, it just did not play well. And the whole team, to be fair, did not play well in the first half. It's unfortunate, and I know Ike and Boxel they always get above people on these headers, corners, crosses, defensive crosses, such as that. But for the amount of headers we win or get wide open headers, we just seem we can never, never, never put them on target. I love Boxel, but he needs to start producing more goals in some of these corners when he gets these goals, because we are crying out for a goal scorer, and if we can't chip in throughout the team, we need someone to be able to put the ball in the back of the net 15, 20 times a season. I don't know what. Usually in the Prem, you look for a 20 goal scorer, 20 goal scorer, 15, 20 goals, whatnot. And you want to chip in from the wings, and but for us, we just seem like we can't get any goals up front. We just lack. I don't know what it is. We just can't get the ball on target. We had 18 fucking shots and 4 on target. Um, it just seems way too predictable with cross after cross, and we couldn't even break them down when it came down to 10 men. The own goal was lucky, and Vito maybe should have just been able to save it by putting it over the side, but it was just so lucky. But they get it, and it's they go in at halftime at 2-0, and it was like this is gonna be a long second half, and I was thinking we got to make some subs, and we come out with no subs, and I was wrong. I'm going to say that because Lloyd picks up the goal, Robin Lloyd. But it was a good position shot in the far corner, and it hits the post and rolls in, but it was slow. It bounced over a defender. Is a goal. So it put us back in the game. And for how bad he played in the first half, he came out the second half playing a bit better. I just thought, it was strange, but once that happened, we scored the goal, and then in the 70th minute when Barco came out, I thought we could really have a go at this because Barco is a really good player, and he was playing extremely well, but when he came in or when he came out, I was like, we got this, and Finley came in for Lod, but I thought, where's Darwin? We need to get Darwin. You can't just put him on for 15 minutes and not be able to affect the game, 5 minutes and not be able to affect the game. It bums me out that our leading, probably 2 goal scorers did not start. I understand we're playing LAFC on the weekend, away, I believe. And I don't think we're going to get anything out of that game. LAFC is a really, really good team, especially going down to LA. So I don't know if why is he saving him for that game? I don't understand that. I just really don't. I just really thought. Molino played pretty well, but I thought Lloyd should have been Quintero or Finley, and probably Quintero fits better. But Finley could have played on the right. I don't know. It was strange. Very strange. But yeah, once Finley came in on for Lloyd, right after that, Gonzalez Perez picks up a yellow. And literally right after that, and it was a yellow. A lot of Atlanta fans didn't think it was a yellow, but they clearly don't understand the rules of the game. Molino's foot was on the ball like the whole time trying to win it. Literally glued to the ball, and Perez is on the ground almost trying to scissor kick the ball, so it's like it's clear as day, yellow card. But then right after that, we have the ball in our half, and I think there's a hold up ball to Toy, and Molino's making a run where there's no defender in sight. He's about to get around Gonzalez Perez and beat him for pace completely. And Gonzalez Perez just takes him out like a football tackle almost. And the fans, legitimately, Atlanta fans did not think it was a yellow card. And I'm going to be honest, Alonso had a very high challenge, studs up, probably should have got sent off. But to question if this was a yellow just backs up your bias if you're watching the game. Obviously, I'm going to support United till the end, but I'm not going to see it one way if there's a challenge on a different player. If Molino makes a bad challenge, I'm going to say it's a foul because It's just the rules of the game. But a lot of people didn't think it was a yellow in the stadium, but it was clearly a yellow. And Gonzalez Perez is sent off, and at this point they're down 10 men with no Barco. We have to go at it. Then he subs on Quintero for Alonso, which he was going for it, definitely going for it. I don't knock him for that because at that point we got 10 men, and they probably couldn't get a lick after that. I mean, they had a couple half chances, stuff like that. But after that 10 men, they were just gonna buckle down, and they sub off a striker for Escobar. I don't know if he's a midfielder, defender. They also signed out. They sub out Gretzel at the end. At this point, they're time wasting. Molino comes out for Delali. I understand that. End of the game, Molino is a bit tired. Delali actually can put a shot on target, unlike anyone else. Might not get a shot, but at least if he does, he's gonna put it on target usually. But I mean, he did miss one. He did miss one at the end of the game where he swung on a corner, but it would have been a hard ball. But I think after that, after that final substitution, we kind of just are going for it, and Chase gets fouled at the end, and Escobar actually picks up the ball and starts backing up with it, like it's not your ball, you're time wasting. So Chase runs after him. I don't know what he was doing, but I like the pass when Chase shows on the field. He leaves his heart out there. He's always gonna give his all, and I feel like everyone did give their all, and everyone put their heart and soul into the game. And it was just unfortunate we weren't able to come out on top. So overall, it was there for the taking. We had it. We could have gotten it, but that first half was very, very poor. It's a learning experience. We're only a couple points out of the playoffs, and out of the non-playoffs, so we have to stay in the playoffs. We've got a 2-point advantage or something. We're in fifth now, I believe. Dropping because the West is extremely tight. Besides LAFC, everyone else is just right there. There's a couple people right there, right below the playoff line. So yeah, we just got to start getting some points and some results and make the playoffs. Got to make a good run at it. Otherwise, this 3-year plan didn't seem to pay off, and really these last couple weeks with the lineups have really made me question some of Heath's decisions. I don't want to get too rash by saying Heath out or anything, I guess, but he's not been. I'm indifferent on him now, and I'm biased. I'm extremely biased as being an Everton fan. And she was a legend, so extremely biased in that aspect of it. So me right now leaning towards Heath out is just gonna back up how I don't think this is our style is working in our benefit. I understand our defensive structure is so compound and tight, and that's Heath is a defensive coach, but we lack so much creativity in the offensive final third, and just, yeah, that's gonna just be it for my match reaction. Unfortunate loss for the Loons, but as always, we go again. It was a blast to go down to Atlanta, but that's soccer. You can't win them all. There's only going to be one at the end. So, as always, come on, you Loons, and thanks for supporting.